back. As the title of this vlog says, I am infertile. I am dealing with infertility issues, as I did guess a while back now. Firstly, before I get the results, I just want to say I am feeling so upset and let down by medical professionals. As you mentioned, I've been trying to get these tests done since February, and the doctor / OB that I was seeing back then wouldn't do these tests for me because he thought I had enough children and overweight and all that sort of stuff. So when I did get these results back, and when I saw my OBGYN yesterday, and she did tell me all these results, and I was thinking, well, this all could have been dealt with months and months and months ago, and instead I'm in my 9th cycle of TTCing, and it just really upsets me that this could have been dealt with much sooner if I wasn't just constantly let down by doctors. Okay, so I got the results. As you can see there, you're not going to be able to see, but I had these test results done back in 2008 when I was TTCing my daughter. They did these, and the numbers of those results was here, and perfect progesterone levels, perfect estrogen, mind blank, estrogen levels. So this, I think, has only come from my miscarriage or before my miscarriage, hence why I may have had a miscarriage. Excuse my camera, it's not focusing very well today. Sorry. And the glare, it's very sunny here today. Beautiful day. So hence the glare is making me look ghostly. Okay, so onto my results. I am dealing with some really difficult things. Not only do I have infertility issues, but I've also got high blood pressure. As mentioned, my blood pressure last time, 2 weeks ago when I saw my OBGYN, was 100/110. Excuse me. And this visit I was 100/140. So I've got to keep checking my blood pressure, either go in on a regular basis there and get the nurse to check it, or get my own blood pressure machine thing and keep an eye on it here for the next 2 weeks before I see her again, and then see what it is like. I might be going on blood pressure medication. So my estrogen levels, the healthy range, this was taken, by the way, after ovulation, so in the luteal phase. The healthy level should be between 205 to 790 for your estrogen. Mine is a whopping 1041, which is way, way too high. And having high estrogen opens you up for a whole range of health problems. Some minor, like discomforts, which I have, and then some can open you up for some serious medical issues and health problems. And it's funny because I don't know why, but I'm not read up on it until I got these results back. And I found like a really good site that talks about hormones and the what they do for your body and that sort of thing, and talks about high estrogen and low progesterone and all that sort of stuff. I'll put the link in below at the website so you can read up on it as well, if you're not too informed about it. And my progesterone, it should be between 5.0 and 95, and mine's a measly 1.2, which is very low. Basically, she said there is no way a pregnancy would survive with those levels, which I kind of knew was the problem. hence my irregular cycles and the fact that I bleed for 11 days and then I start bleeding again 9 to 10 days after ovulation. It's just really heartbreaking. And I don't know what to do next. Like, obviously I'm making an appointment for a gynecologist. He's one of the best in the state, and he's also he's also a fertility specialist as well. But he can be booked up months at a time because he only comes down where I live once a month because I live in a country area. So he can be booked up for months at a time. So that's concerning because I might not be able to see him to maybe even next year. It is that full. I've also got to make an appointment to have my uterus lining checked, as she thinks that could also be an issue, and of course PCOS is also a topic she's brought up a few times. It's really hard news to take. I don't know what to do. Like, obviously there's no point trying to conceive because if I try I'm not going to fall pregnant anyway. And if I do, it will end up in a miscarriage, guaranteed, she basically said. And a few friends said I'll get a second opinion, but this is my third opinion. I have seen 3 OBGYNs and she's the best and she knows what she's talking about, and I trust her 100%. She has been there with 2 of my previous children, so I know what she's talking about and I trust her. And reading up on high estrogen, I've got nearly all the symptoms. The weight gain, like, I eat healthy, I'm dieting, I'm exercising. I've lost 7 kilos so far since April, just from healthy eating and exercising. But it's a struggle to lose the weight. And I've got the migraines, the high blood pressure, the mood swings, the anxiety, the panic attacks, the depression. All those things come with high estrogen and low progesterone, hormonal unbalance. So I was like talking to my husband and I was saying, like, even when we do the deed, like, should we use protection? So, or do we just have like sex anyway? Because I'm not going to be able to fall pregnant, and like there's like few percent that I might fall pregnant, and if I do, it will end up in miscarriage. To just show, should I use protection so not to go through that? It's like, I don't know what to do next. Like, obviously I want to continue TTCing, but all the problems have to be sorted out first. So, and that could be months or even next year, or I don't know how long the wait will be, which is heartbreaking. And hence I couldn't do this video yesterday because I was so upset and I've been crying so much, and I want to take the most natural way to help my problems I can. And they said, like, stress less. Well, it's really hard to be not stressful when this is making you stressed. And, you know, I have a son with autism and special needs, and that's stress. And just life is stress. I don't know anyone that doesn't get stressed. And obviously healthy eating and exercise, which I do already. And I've also been reading up that Maca Fem could also help. So if anyone has dealt with Maca Fem or got any good results, I would love to know your story. Inbox me or video reply about Maca Fem. That would be awesome if you've had any good results on that, if you're dealing with this type of infertility. And obviously it explains why I have a very short luteal phase and all those type of things. But yeah, I'm just really, really heartbroken, and I don't know what to do next in the way of just TTCing. Like, do I wait? Do I go on a break until these issues resolved, which could be months and months and months. Do I still vlog? Like, what do I vlog about? You know, these are TTC vlogs, and if I'm not TTCing, then what do I talk about? I'm probably boring enough without just rambling on about general day-to-day things. I don't know what to do. I'm just so upset. And it's like, I know, like, oh God, I know I get judged all the time, and people say, well, you've already got children and you're lucky and that sort of thing, but they don't get it. Like, yes, I've got children and I'm blessed and I'm lucky and I'm happy about that, and never mind. I mean, this can cause early menopause, and both my nan and my sister went through early menopause. My nan, she dried up, as they say, in her mid to late 30s, and I'm 33 now. And back when after I had my son, and knowing my family history, my OBGYN back then said, "I'll have the children you want now, because it could happen to you too, because it's a family hereditary thing, seeing that so many of the women in my side of my family has gone through it, early menopause." And my sister, she only managed to have 2 children before she went through it, and had to have a hysterectomy and all that sort of stuff, and she's got Crohn's disease and everything. And so did my grandma. She had Crohn's disease, so that's another family thing. Which has got nothing to do with fertility, by the way. So that's a worry. Like, what if I'm going into early menopause? Obviously, if I'm going into early menopause, there will be no more children. There will be no TTC at all. And I'm just, like, clinging on to that hope that just, like, one more, like, just please, one more, like, and that is because I lost one. I think if I didn't have a miscarriage, that need and that urge and that want to have another baby wouldn't be as strong. But because I have lost a child, it is so strong to have another one, to get back what I was carrying, like, to take away that empty feeling. So I'm just clinging on to that hope that maybe I could get help and it could still happen, and not as soon as I wanted, but, you know, it would happen. But it's just a waiting game, like, to find out when I can get in to see the specialist, and then to see the professionals, and to get this ultrasound done, and to go from there, and just hope that whatever they can do for me will help. And now I'm rambling, I'm sorry. I'll update again soon. Bye.